Right, how you doing? Back on the old mk2, long overdue, a mini service. So what we're doing this one, we're going to change or clean up the bottom bracket bearings, have a little look to see if they need replacing. Fairly straightforward job, and we're going to put on the back a couple of the old chain tensioners on the back frame there. Bit of lube, yeah? Nice bit of lube. So what do we need? 30mm ratchet thing. One of these things, full pedal, a hammer, yeah? One of these things here for back wheel nuts, and a screwdriver. More importantly, a set of gloves and a coffee. God, it's hot, isn't it? Sweating there. Right, let's do this. 32mm. Now these have already been loosened, so to remove the bottom bracket, we want to go that way. So working away from the bike. Loosen it up, yeah? Same thing with a spanner, with the pedals. Away from the bike. That's got to come off. Right, that's off. Yeah, pretty good nick on that. Bit of grease. I'll go back on. Right, get this wheel loose. Right, that's loose. Right, drop the chain out. Like that. Right, let's get the back wheel off. Right, back wheel's off. Lovely. Okay, let's get this crank out. So, let's bring it closer. Quickly, I'll show you what I'm doing. That's it. So these nuts here have got to come out. That's got to come out. Then the whole thing moves out from here, and then the crank can lift out. But yeah, really pleased with how this little mk2 is going to look. That's it. So you've got one nut. Put them on the floor in order they went in or come out, and put them back in a reverse order. And you've got this little bit here. Two. A little screwdriver to loosen this bit here. There you go, nice, and this has come out nicely. It's so nice when you've got like a nice easy crank to work on and bottom bracket to work on. Bottom bracket. There. And the bearings. And pretty good nick, to be fair. nothing's damaged, nothing's broken. I reckon they've had oil recently, fresh oil on that. Gloves, that's it. And now we can get that bottom bracket out. That's it. This thing's messy. And then this one like that. Like that. That's the bottom bracket, which looks like it's had fresh oil recently, in my opinion. Out. Yeah, all good, fresh oil. I'll put some more on that as well. Can't get a grip on it. No, screwdriver. That'll do a job. That's it. Bit of oil on there, bit of lube. Don't be afraid to use loads because it doesn't matter. Use as much as you want. No damage to the crank. It goes back like that. Then you've got the other one to go back in. Like that. And that one goes on. And this one. This one here. That's your locking nut. And everything goes back together. Alright, let's cut there. Guys, and then it's all back together again. So that last one I took out is that bit there. And the second one, last one I took out is this thin piece in the middle. And the locking nut at the end, and everything goes back together in the reverse order it came out. And then you've got a nice oiled up crank. Yeah, lovely. And that's the chain tensioners on. So basically they pull the wheel tight. So you got a nice tight chain. Everything spins. It's all good to go. Put some oil in the chain, bit of oil on the chain, and then I'll finish this video up, okay? God, it's so hot. Sweating here. Right, that's it on the old mk2. Fresh grease on the bottom bracket. Can't think, that sun is so bright. Yeah, fresh grease on the bottom bracket removed. Searched for anything untoward, which it wasn't. It's not going well today, is it? So what? Anyway, that's fine. Chain tension is fitted, as you saw. The bike now nice and tight. I've got a source, I've got one in the garage I think, source, a couple of rear brake blocks and fitted rear brake brake cable. I found a little really cool coded cycle rear reflector, which I'll include a photograph now, just up here somewhere, that I found in my drawer. Back in the day, you took the bike down the police station and the policeman put a coded like transfer on, so it remains, so it like still keeping its patina and like made up as you go along sort of vibe. Right guys, question for you. I've got some old tyres kicking about in the shed. These two here, I was meant to post to a chap. He wanted to buy them off me for a tenner with free postage, so in theory I was sold them for like £2, which I was going to do, but I kept on forgetting and forgetting. But now I said to myself, they might look right in here, mightn't they? So I think about changing tyres. Now these are all worn tyres. So question is, blues, whites, yeah, or yellow? Yellow on the back, on the front, a blue, mix them up with a white. What do you think, guys? Let me know in the comments. Tyres, should I change them or not? Anyway, quick thoughts on the old Mark 1 chopper. When I first started off this nonsense, I said to myself, I want to get a Mark 1 chopper. Now you go onto eBay, you put a Mark 1 chopper. Now this is what I'm saying to myself. You put a Mark 1 chopper, you've got two options. They'll either be fully restored and asking a price that a lot of people can't warrant, i.e. £1,600, £2,000. I'm not saying it's not worth that, but a lot of people can't do it. Or you find one that's been found in a shed and they're asking £900 for it, yeah, or maybe £700, or if you're lucky, £600. Now my Mark 1 cost me nowhere near any of those numbers, nowhere near. My Mark 1 cost me less than a battered Mark 2, seriously. Now, my plan with that bike is to bring it back to life, replace what is broken, clean to the best of my ability and service the moving parts and bring it back to life. Now, that's just my opinion. There's been a lot of comments regarding that Mark 1 and an awful lot of views, hundreds and nearly over 1,500 views on those Mark 1 channels, Mark 1 uploads. So it's been a really popular video. Now I don't buy stuff for content, but I buy stuff because I like messing around with rally burners or rally choppers. I just like doing it, yeah? Now, if you want to suggest a way that Mark 1 can go, it's mixed bag. Some say we spray it, some say keep its originality. Now I want to keep its originality. Those who say we spray it, I think you've got a good valid point, really valid point. Those who say keep it as it is, again, valid. I'm 100% behind you both. But unfortunately, there are some people who just want to take the rise out of it. And no matter how I try and express the fact that it's decent, yeah, it is knackered. It's spent the last 30 years either sitting out in a garden or sitting in a shed. And if you spent 30 years sitting in a garden, you wouldn't look any good, would you? You would look nothing like an half decent character. You look weathered and aged, but it's getting there, yeah? Some comments are held for review by YouTube. I don't see them. They are held for review. I picked up one 2 weeks ago. That was on my channel in, I think, September, October. It was held for review. I've got to go and find them and search for them, and then I can respond. If I haven't responded to your comment or left a little symbol to say I read it, then don't be offended. I'll get there and read them all. I'll try and reply to them all. If I don't, I can't. It is my Mark 1, and it will get done. It will get cleaned up. It's not getting resprayed anytime soon. It might in a couple of years' time. It might not. But in the meantime, I'm just enjoying owning the Mark 1, working on it, and fixing it up. But yeah, please keep the comments respectful. That's all I ask. Whatever your opinion, keep them respectful or not at all. I don't like saying it, but I've got to say it, okay? Right guys, that's it. If you'd like this sort of stuff, if you want to subscribe and comment and share on all your networks, hit that little notification bell, and the next video on the Mark 1 will be, I believe, next week. I've ordered some bits for it, and we have suffered a mechanical failure as well, which is no big deal, because like I say, it's been sat 30 years, 20 years in a garden. You know, if you sat 20 years in a garden, I'm sure you would suffer some sort of mechanical failure, wouldn't you? That's it guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you later on the next one. Thank you.